There's a reason love won in a very right-wing state of the country. There's a reason acceptance is winning. And there's a reason why no matter how much setbacks we've faced since the beginning, we've still survived and we've thrived. I think more than anything, this is a time where for a lot of us, we finally have faith in the system. I think to be validated, at least legally, gives us that kind of strength to live our lives and know that the law is on our side. At least we're accepted and not living like, well, sexual refugees, so to speak. If, let's say, you didn't know a gay person, you'd probably just be like, I don't care about 377. But let's say your brother comes out to you or your sister comes out to you. You're part of the system. And trust me, I can guarantee you, if you come from an typical Indian family with a lot of relatives, there's one person belonging in the spectrum in your family. More than just knowing about the birds and bees, people should be educated about the various spectrums of human sexuality. What I mean to say is that people don't understand the importance of human sexuality in our overall psychological makeup. Our entire sexual being is decided right when we're in our mother's womb. And the thing is, a lot of people still don't believe that. They think that we're watching a Hollywood movie and we decide to become gay or whatever. Culturally, we do come from very sexually liberated cultural heritage that sees divinity in all things, especially sex and sexuality. There's a reason Sanskrit has a Napunsak ling along with Pulling and Striling. A lot of our deities belong on the spectrum. And if people if they're saying it's against our culture, it's against society, it's against, Bharatiya Sanskriti, if they actually read their Vedas, they read their Puranas, the queer community was celebrated back in our own culture. The other thing after education, I would say media portrayals. Yes, Bollywood has tried to showcase people belonging on the LGBT spectrum. Not the most flattering manner, but I think the media is very powerful in making things sensitive and educating people through it without being preachy, without being like too dry and drab, and yet being entertained at the same time. Even web series like Permanent Roommates that made, live-in relationships the norm now, which earlier, a couple of years before, people still were it was a taboo subject to so many people. The third thing I would say is people should start coming out of the closet. A simple thing like coming out of the closet can make your family more accepting of you and other gay people, can make your friends more acceptable, because it's human psychology one-on-one. You live in fear, no one respects you. But if you're brave enough to live your life and you're brave enough to show the world who you truly are, people will respect that, right? Yes, education and media tackles it in a big way, but on a personal soul-to-soul level, if you come out, you can actually change the world around you. It's our life, our own freedom, our own independence and sense of self-worth is more important than approval from someone else. We have a new generation, millennials and post-millennials, who are naturally more accepting. And you know what they say, it takes a new generation to come up for the older generation to, disappear. I know that sounds very ominous, but that's the cycles of life, unfortunately.